Okay, thank you. So we are at the middle of the year right now, and a lot has really happened throughout the entire year. We've seen a lot of smartphone releases. 2023 has actually been one of the best year for the smartphone world so far. That's what I would say. 2023 has actually been one of the best years so far. So this year I'm starting my own award giving ceremony, and we'll be awarding the best phones for the media. And we've gathered a lot of different sections. We've gathered just not much. We've gathered 8 different sections for the 8 different type of users, and also while giving my strong recommendations and also giving some referrals to some other smartphones which are not in the list but could have entered. So let's get straight into it. Number one is the design conscious user. So once you buy a phone, there's one thing you first of all notice, that is going to be the hardware part of the phone. And once you see the hardware part of a phone, you're like, wow, this phone is actually going to be good. I really love the body of the phone. Some people actually buy phone and will actually give this award to. It's going to be the Oppo Find X Pro. The Oppo Find X Pro is actually the best design phone for the media. I don't know what will come out at the remaining half of the year, but for now, that is so far the best phone. It's a smartphone that is for last year, that is also standing in for this year, and that phone is the iPhone 13 Pro Max. This iPhone 13 Pro Max was, I would say, the best flagship phone for last year. It was the best iPhone, the best phone for last year. No, this Google Pixel 7 Pro was the best phone for last year from the Android side, but from the iOS side, the iPhone 14 Pro Max was actually the best. The reason why I would also say it's the best is because of two things: it's bigger and it's brighter, which is actually summarizes everything that the phone is about. The phone is bigger, and apart from the fact that it was only released last year, there's some things that it still has that makes it hold up for this year. First, the phone just cost $1,100, which is actually good compared to some other phones that I will still mention. The phone has a good display, a brighter display, and the battery lasts for over 10 hours. A big jump ahead, and I would say it's actually a good move from Apple, because Apple has really thought of this very well, and they are like, okay, let us make something better and let us give them enough. What about the most powerful phone of the year? So at the beginning of the year, we saw the iPhone 14 Pro Max that came out last year, still being the reigning king. We saw the Samsung Galaxy S23, which actually shocked us because of the moon display that it could do. But the most powerful phone of the year came out around 2 months ago. It was so powerful that it is still the only Android smartphone that can beat the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and that is the Asus ROG 7 Ultimate. The Asus ROG 7 Ultimate is actually the only flagship phone that is still in its own length. It's still like a smartphone. Even I say so because once you buy this phone, it still comes with a charger and a cable, compared to the glorified empty sleeves that most phones comes in these days. So it is still better than other smartphones. So our problem that I have with the iPhone 14 Pro Max are two. One, the iPhone 14 Pro Max has a better camera than it, which is something that you always expect because of Apple. Two, the iPhone 14 Pro Max has a better CPU than it. And three, the iPhone 14 Pro Max is cheaper than it. Which phone actually took the biggest step ahead? Which phone is that have improved from last year and have taken it to a better standard this year? That award will actually go to the same winner of last year, which is the Google Pixel. But this time it will be the Google Pixel Fold. The Google Pixel Fold is actually, I would say, not the best foldable, because we still get to that section of foldable. I won't say it's the best foldable, but I would actually say that it's actually a really good foldable, because unlike a normal foldable that has space in the middle, this doesn't have space. It's actually closed completely, and Google has added a lot of new features, especially from their Android 13 that has just been released. So it's actually having a much more better software, better AI in it, and the hardware is top notch. So if you're enjoying this video, I know that a lot of you are enjoying the video, you are into tech, so a sub to the channel will actually be awarded, because we are doing the first award ceremony of this channel. So last year's mid-ranger winner was actually the Nothing Phone 2, which was actually because of the new specs it actually came in. So this year we have a new king for that position, because there's actually a new mid-ranger phone that actually caught a lot of us attention. Also, this one was not just like a normal smartphone; it was actually a foldable again. So it was actually surprising for a lot of us. That phone is actually the Tecno Phantom V Fold. The Tecno Phantom V Fold, unlike a normal smartphone, this is a foldable phone, and the first foldable phone to be priced at $1,000. So it's actually, but if you want to buy a small phone, for those of you who have small hands, unlike I have a big hand, but for those of you who have small hands and you want to buy a small phone, I would just say that it's a very very simple answer, because the winner of last year's phone is also the same winner of the elder of last year's phone will be the one that win this year's phone, because last year's winner for the best small phone was Asus Zenfone 9, but this year winner is the Asus Zenfone 10. Just like the Asus Zenfone 9, everything you think it should be there, but a little much more improvement than that is actually on this Zenfone 10. And battery, you're a battery user and you want to buy a phone that is worth your battery, a good phone, good battery. This is not just the phone with the longest battery, this is one with the best phone with a good battery, and that answer would be the Asus ROG 7 Ultimate. The last, which is not actually the least, is the best foldable of the year. So a lot of you have been talking about the Oppo M Fold, which I've seen the Razr Blade, which is actually something that caught my attention. But the phone that actually caught my attention this year for the best foldable is the Tecno Phantom V Fold. To come into that war up with the best smartphone for the mid-year, a lot of us have seen a lot of smartphones. We've seen the Samsung Galaxy S23. It has been a really really good phone for all of us. This Asus ROG 7 Ultimate is a good phone. The Oppo Find X Pro is a good phone. But the phone that actually won the best smartphone for the mid-year is the Asus ROG 7 Ultimate. So I hope you enjoyed the award giving ceremony, and hope we can see you in our upcoming videos. So comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.